Okay guys, welcome. So today we have a two-part workout. We're going to work on our pistols and then we have a nice AMRAP afterwards. So what we'll be starting off with is the pistol negatives. So slowly going down into pistol, holding for a second in the bottom and then helping yourself come back up. If the pistol is very difficult for you, otherwise you can just do 4 seconds coming down in the pistol and then standing up by yourself with that same leg. It's a little bit depending on what level of the pistol you are. We'll make three sets of 5 reps on each leg, in which you can alternate legs every time, or you can do 5 reps on one side and then 5 reps on the other. I would suggest alternating so that you're nice and fresh on each leg before you start the rep. Now you do 3 sets of that, 5 reps per leg. Then you go into the next one, which will be a pistol box squat. And a box squat is where you make a squat where you with the hips go to a certain target. So that can be a chair, it can be a bench like we're using, or it could even be a medicine ball, for example. Here you're also going to do 5 reps on each leg and also doing it for 3 sets in total. Yeah? Now, if you finish that, we've worked on our pistols, our legs have gone stronger, and then in the AMRAP we're going to do a run, a 100-meter run. I suggest you find a spot where you can run 50 meters one way, 50 meters the other way. Generally there will be 2 landing posts going one way and then 2 landing posts coming back. And then you're going to make a 30-second overhead carry on the right side, making 5 burpees, and then a 100-meter run again, and then 30-second overhead carry on the left side, and then making 15 V-ups. And that's it for 15 minutes. Should be good. So the running is going to get the heart rate up. The overhead carry is something where you have to control that. The burpees and the V-ups are just going to get tough, mainly on the midline. Yeah, so it's breathing from the running, control in the carry, and then burpees and V-ups are going to be attacking the midline, which will make the carrying a little bit harder. So it always has a nice effect on each other. Now, to warm up, we got Paolo here, and we're going to start with 3 sets of doing a 30-second butt kicker run. So put your hands on your butt, heels are all the way to the butt, and this way you just run for 30 seconds, and then you're going to make a 30-second high knee march. So you're going to put your hands behind your back. So this is high knees very quickly. He's going to put his hands behind his head, and then he's going to walk forward, and every step he's going to bring the knees up as high as he can. There you go. And then 10 alternating squat reaches. So you're going to go into a squat, then reach one hand up to the ceiling, you're going to stand up out of the squat, and then when you come back down, you go for the other one. So here you did 2 and 1, there you go. So now his left, he's going to stand back up again, come back down, and then reach for the right hand. Yeah? So 3 rounds of 30-second butt kicker run, prisoner, high knees, or open chest, high knees, and then 10 alternating squat reaches. Then for the pistol negatives, you're not going to be close to the box, so your butt is not going to be touching anything. You're just going to go into pistol in and of itself. So 1 leg up, slowly on the way down, 4 seconds down, 1 second hold, stand up as hard as you can. If you can't do it like this, then by all means do that. You can also go down and then put your foot on the ground when you're standing up, or grab yourself, or even go into a hook pistol. All great options. Yeah? I would say if you can do a full pistol negative without using a hook, then do it. If you can only do 2 or 3 each set, that's fine. Just do those 2 or 3 and then move on to the next one. Yeah? 3 sets of the pistol negatives. Then a pistol box squat. You're going to be standing close to your couch, close to your chair, and then from here 1 leg's coming up and sinking down slowly. Paolo's missing the bench here. Take a small step back. It's going to go down. You're not going to sit down into the bench and completely relax tension. You're just going to tap and then stand back up. Yeah? 5 reps on each leg, alternating legs every time. Cool. Now, for the AMRAP, a run, 100 meters. You know how we run. Then a 30-second overhead carry with the right hand. Grab your object. One arm is going to be up into the ceiling, straight up, push it up into the ceiling, and from there you walk, trying to keep your abs as tight as you can. Try not to lean back like this or really into one arm, because that's just going to set up the spine in a weird way, and we don't like that. As straight as possible. Then 5 burpees. Onto the objective that allows when you have a dumbbell, do the burpee next to the dumbbell. And then after those 5 burpees, you go for your run again. When you get back from the run, do a 30-second overhead carry on the left side. There you go. Now, here again, keeping the core tight, pushing the arm out to the ceiling as hard as you can. Then, 15 V-ups. So on the floor, lower back on the floor, and then coming up with the shoulders and feet at the same time, and putting them as close as possible together and reaching for your toes. 15 reps. Nice. Then, the AMRAP is done. Hope you get about 5 rounds. I think that should be okay. Then we're going into a 90-second toe sit. Reaching for the toes and stretching the hamstring. Then a 90-second saddle, feet next to the hips. You can do both feet. You can, if that's too intense, you can do one foot, of course. But this is a full saddle. So from here, leaning back, stretching out the quads. This is very intense on the quads. So if you think this is too intense, I cannot get out of this, and I'll be stuck here for 3 days. Put one leg out straight, and then the other next to the hips, and lean back like that. Yeah? Okay? Thank you, have fun, and we'll see you tomorrow.